Christy Proctor here. I'm your Moonrain girl, and I hope you're my Moonrain junkie. And my friends at the Wrangler Network have asked me to show you how to do some projects. And so today I'm thinking we need to do something with this cute little chair here. Wanted you to see what I found at my junk store. Paid about $40 for the chair. I like to pay a little bit less, but you know, sometimes you gotta go for the look. I've already stripped off some of the pieces. I'm gonna rip it down and we're gonna put some color on it, we're gonna put some fabric on it, and we're gonna make it really cute for a little girl's room. She can cowgirl up. So we're back in my magical Moonrain minions. Say that fast 3 times. Got the chair primed for us. We've got a spray primer on here, nothing very difficult. And then to go with our cute little girly fabric, we have a fun sort of a purple edged blue. And on this, you're leaving the old fabric on so that you can get in here, dig down in there with your paintbrush. You're not gonna hurt anything. And we're gonna start coating this. And what I would do is I would hit all the grooves first and then come back and start smoothing. And you're probably gonna wanna do at least 2 coats, unless you're gonna do a shabby look and you're gonna distress it and everything. So I'm gonna keep doing this and then we'll show you some more. Okay, the chair is painted. Thank you, minions. And leave it to me to do things the hard way, okay? The best thing to do when you've got a piece like this that you need a fabric cut out, and I'm gonna use hide here, is to actually take a piece of fabric, like a piece of lining, and make yourself a pattern, but I didn't. Cut it out just a little bigger than what I wanted. This is probably a little harder way to do it, but you know, that's just how I roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with this and use an X-Acto blade and cut this exactly around. I'm gonna use a compressor stapler and I'm gonna staple this over. And what I've done is I'm gonna put a concho nail head accent in the middle of this chair here. Well, when you've got something like this, you wanna make sure that you've got your, the guide set up right. And so I'm gonna put a screwdriver through the hole. And when you're using a drill to drill through something that already has batting and fabric and things, it's gonna twist around the drill. So you're gonna wanna try to cut away some of the parts. I didn't do it, I worked around it, but I'm used to doing this. So, but it will get caught up on your drill, it could ruin your drill. So you don't wanna do that. So go ahead and clear the way before you stick the drill bit through all that fabric and all that batting. And you're gonna wanna do it on the front and the back, and then put something in so that you can remember where the hole is. So I'm gonna get the compressor, I'm gonna staple all this together, and then we'll go to the next step. So we've got the hide on the front of the chair, and now we want to put something on the back of the chair. And normally I could just put the fabric right here, but I want to do some tufting and pull a flower back here and maybe a concho on the other side. So I want it to kind of tuft. So I need to add some more foam. And obviously it doesn't matter what it looks like when you cut it. All I'm going to do is I cut it out and I made it smaller so that I could tuck down in when I'm attaching it. I'm going to put some spray glue here and some spray glue on the back of this, and then I'm gonna just stick it there. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. Here's my hole. I already got my hole for the nail to go through, which is already there, and it's already through the hide. And then a real thin scrap of batting, and this stuff stretches great. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna go ahead and staple it in and pull it tight to just kind of give a little more finish right here before I put the fabric on top. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. so I've cut the back fabric out, the shape of the chair a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the batting and with the hide. I'm gonna put it on, staple it around the edges, and go. Attached the fabric over the batting with staple gun, and then I've gone back with hot glue. Because it's a real rough and frayable edge where it'll fall apart on a burlap, I've gone through the hot glue and I've just tried to set it all in with glue. Now, I'm so picky about my trims. I wanted a jute kind of trim that was kind of ropish, and so my precious little Moonrain minions braided me my own custom trim, which is really easy. It's just three strands of twine braided like you do your hair, but I thought it'd be really cute on this. So now what I'm going to do is I've got it set right in the middle of the trim, like I've got it in half, and I started with the top point here, and now I'm going to start gluing down each side until I get that trim on. Okay, so I've glued the braid all the way around, and at the end here I've left it open, and what I want to do is I just want to set this up sort of in a real casual crisscross kind of deal where I overlap them, and then I'm kind of giving it that like almost like ponytail lasso kind of thing. I don't know that there's no such thing as a ponytail lasso, but just humor me. So I'm gluing that and setting that in there. And then all I'm gonna do on the ends here is I'm gonna take a dab of glue and just sort of stick these pieces on together to each other. And then I'm just gonna cut the ends. You could also take another piece of twine and tie a little knot around them if you want, or put a little turquoise bead, whatever works for you. I'm wanting it a little simpler because everything else has got a lot going on. And this jute and the glue works really well together. I mean, they really stick, so it should be good. Cut the end off. There's the back. Okay, we've got the hide on the front and the burlap on the back. And remember our little handy dandy hole that we made in the back of the chair? Well, I have these great conchos that I sell, and you can get them in different places, different Western stores. But they make a little screw eye that you can put in the back. You know, a lot of times these conchos come with just a screw. Well, they make a screw that has an eye on the end, and I've got mini blind thread, really tough thread. I've knotted it, and then I've got glue to set it so it won't come loose. Now I've got a big needle on one end, this on the other, and I'm gonna go through the hole that I've made myself and guide that through, straight through to the back. And then what I wanna do is make sure that I'm coming out as close to the middle as possible, and I might need to angle it over just a little bit. Right there. And I'm gonna pull that through. Voila! Sometimes this thing takes a couple of people, so I might have to pull a minion in here in a minute. But so I've got the concho pulled through, and then on the other side, I'm gonna put a rose. We make roses here too, so I have to put a rose on the chairs for a girl. So we've got the concho side and we got the girl side. So back here, where I've pulled through, got a little bit of fabric on the back of the rose. I've got glue in here, so it's gonna be a little harder for me to get that through there exact. Pull that through. Try to find the middle there. Got it. Now, I'm gonna go back and forth, and I'm gonna put this on there tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And then it'll be pretty. We have the back done on the chair, now we gotta do the seat. And this is where the inspiration fabric goes. And I love this little retro cowgirl. So all I did was measure from the back side underneath the seat to the front underneath the seat and add a couple of inches, and then measure the same way across the widest width here, add a couple of inches, and then cut out that, basically it's a rectangle. I've laid it over the seat, centered it, got it where exactly it'll fit over and pull under, and then here on the arms, I've split it, just like that, so that I can tuck it on both arms, and I'm gonna do the same thing in the back. And now I'm gonna staple it. Last step, gotta hide my imperfections. And it's cute. We've got some cute jute tassel trim, which is gonna pull in the braid. So I'm gonna glue this on, and then we'll have a finished chair. You never know what you're going to find, so don't overlook something just because it's a little boring or bland. Get something fabulous like this and cowgirl it, baby.